Hey everyone, welcome. So, can I just get a quick confirmation if you're all able to hear me or not? So, hello everyone. Let me get rid of it. I hope you're able to hear me. Let me just check at my end as well. Yeah, seems like I am visible and live. So, can I get a quick confirmation? Thanks, Marmaroon. Thanks, Nan. So, let us wait a couple of more minutes for others to join and then we are going to start. Meanwhile, if anyone has any doubt, let me know. Also, do let me know if the voice and video, everything is fine with respect to the setup. I have the different camera today, so might be a little bit hazy or pixelated, but yeah, I hope should be fine. So yeah, let join all good. So I hope all of you are doing great. So today is the penultimate or ultimate session before we start with the course tomorrow, and we are going to cover a very important topic today. That is the Autogen. Now, Microsoft. It is developed by Microsoft. Many people must have heard of it. So yeah, we will see as we move forward. What do you think about DeepSeek R1? Vimal, I tried it out. It was pretty good on many parts, but for some of the questions, like I saw that it is not that good. And the best part I like was how it is showing that it is thinking about things. So I tried it with Llama, and yeah, I think that was the overall thing. Computer vision course launch on Udemy. It will be, I think, in Feb, if I am not wrong. So let us wait till then. Yeah. Cool. Let me share my screen, everyone, and let me know on quick confirmation on that as well. So I have shared the screen now. Let me add it, and I can just do this. Yeah. So for people who are unaware, I'm Mayank Aggarwal. Many of you might have seen me already for the previous session. I am the one who is starting these sessions. You can connect with me on these on my socials here. So this is my YouTube and this is my LinkedIn. Please feel free to follow. I regularly post comment on ML, AI, DSA, everything. So yeah, let us now start with the session, everyone. So there are two major agendas. First is we are going to start with this course tomorrow. So if anyone has any doubts which I can help in solving, that we are going to take, and then we are going to cover Autogen to make the Agentic AI frameworks, right? Great. So let me see 1 minute. What is the question? So can you take Agentic AI from scratch in this course? Programming. So we have the prerequisites here, and Agentic AI will be from scratch as such. But yes, the prerequisites are mentioned here. So if you will go on this syllabus, right? 1 minute. I think the prerequisites. Yeah, these are the prerequisites. Again, I hope all of you understand that Python is required. Then NLP and basics of Gen AI at least is required so that we can start with that, right? So this is the syllabus link, everyone. This is the course link, right? I've just shared everything. Krish 10 you can use to enroll in the course. So if I apply Krish 10, you can see that it is valid. Now, today is the last day. We are going to start with the course tomorrow. So Jan 25th, right? That is tomorrow. We are going to start with the course. This is where all the syllabus is, right? Please feel free to download that and make sure that you are able to go through it. And if you have any doubts whatsoever, you can just reach out to me. So let me just cover quickly about the course so that all your doubts get clear. 1 minute. I think this is the good Zoom. Yeah. So this I think should work, right? So this is all about the course, everyone. The mentors are me, Krish sir, Paul, and Sunny. Now, start date is January 25th. That is tomorrow. Classes are going to be 3 to 6 p.m. IST. We have got many requests for people asking that if the time can be changed. Unfortunately, no. We tried out the things and there is no one time which can fit everyone. So timings are this, but you will be getting the recordings of each and every class. So recordings are there, and you have the recordings for 1.5 years, right? So when I tell about the dashboard access, you will have the recordings of each and every session. Plus, if we give any overall recorded session, Then the duration is going to be 4 to 5 months. The reason is that we are covering two very important skills here. The first is agentic AI, and the second is Gen AI on cloud. Very, very important skill, super important, something which is very much sought after in the industry. Then there are all the frameworks, everything. So we will learn about Langflow, PyData, QAI, LangGraph, and Autogen. We'll guide you through multiple end-to-end projects to build robust agentic AI applications. Now, in the last video, we did saw many projects. We did the project, like we also saw your project, me and Chris sir. There you would have gotten an idea that what exactly is happening. Then we will deep dive into Gen AI, okay, exploring the capabilities and applications specifically on AWS and GCP cloud, gaining hands-on experience with this powerful platform. And the detailed syllabus is there. 1 minute. And the detailed syllabus is there. Dinosaur, check it your end. I think the internet is fine. Everyone, are you able to hear and see me fine? Can you just confirm quickly? So tomorrow after your class finishes, we will start this new course. Yes, though initially I'm not taking this, right? So for people who are not aware, I'm teaching an awesome batch on data engineering as well, right? So you can check that out as well. But yeah, great. So let me just see the question. How it goes, that is clear. Are you going to build something today other than what is provided in the documentation? Rishabh, we are going to use Autogen. Okay, so from that we are going to build a multi-agent. Can we be clear what technical knowledge is required? I think in the syllabus it is more than clear. Like if anything else is there, Pankaj, you can let me know. I will help you with that. But we have written everything which is required here, right? Okay, let me see. So you have the syllabus and everything. OpenAI operator agent. Actually, I have not checked that out. Honestly, I did check out this DeepSeek. Didn't get the time because when I sit for the particular model, I make sure that I'm able to understand it properly, right? Okay, now yeah, cool. So let the question come, everyone. If there is anything, please let me know. Dear sir, regarding your course, I have written twice through the contact form on your website, but unfortunately, I have not received the response so far. Extremely sorry for that, Pedro. I'm giving you my email ID. Please, you can just reach out to me. I will make sure that I answer you. Okay. Maybe because of many queries, it might have got lost somewhere. So you have my email ID here. And yes, you can reach out to me. Okay. Apart from that, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn as well. That should be great. Okay, prior knowledge of Gen AI is helpful. Yes, of course, Manish. So in the 4 or 5 months, it is not possible to teach you each and everything. With that in mind, these are the prerequisites, and they are very normal things only. If you are, let's say, from a developing side, if you are comfortable with the development part, you should be able to catch up easily. Okay. Sir, I don't speak English. Can I practice speaking English? Yes, Amar, of course. You should rather do that as well. Okay. So yeah. Is this going to be a job ready course? Yes, Nishant. So the thing which we have in mind is that we are planning and we are covering all the topics which are very much in demand in the industry. Okay, so from that in mind, we are pretty sure that if someone do it properly, he's able to make the projects, the awesome projects which we will be doing in this particular course. And each and every framework, of course, that will be supported by projects, right? So there surely is going to be demand for that in the job because agentic AI is going to be a lot in demand for 25. MLOps also no MLOps in this course, of course. From your experience, which framework is better, Autogen, QAI, Pydantic AI, and why? So, Antesh, from my experience, I have seen that LangChain, LangFlow, all these are getting used a lot. Then PyData and QAI are also pretty good, and Autogen is now catching up majorly. But in the industry, if I talk about LangChain, LangGraph, and Autogen, I think will be getting used a lot because they have the overall backing, right, of getting used and tried and tested, right? So yeah, okay. Let me just see. Is fresher should have opportunities in agentic AI? Programming. See, what I feel is that it is a good skill to have in fresher, and along with that, many startups will be there who will be open to hiring you, provided you have other knowledge as well. Because agentic AI, if you try to use it in application, then we will be also having the idea about the development because the frameworks are there, but how to integrate them, how to make those projects end to end with proper modular coding practice. That is something which I will expect in a fresher, right? Okay, let me see. Is this course free in YouTube? No, Shishir, we are covering many projects and topics, but yes. So for people who would like to enroll, this is the link. Okay, I'm sharing the link again, and you can use Krish 10 for 10% discount, right? So let me use Krish 10 for 10% discount, right? Is MLOps important for 25? Yes, for sure. Like companies who are bringing or building ML projects, it is very important. And one thing more, always remember that yes, GenAI is all good, but there are many specific problems which for which companies have to make machine learning models or end-to-end machine learning models, and that is again something which not GenAI will not be able to do very nicely. Let's say ChatGPT or anything. So for that particular use case, you have to make models and you have to make sure that you are also deploying them. I made a video, very good video to explain this thing on my channel. You can check that out as well. For people who don't have any idea between machine learning, deep learning, GenAI, I will share the link here so that you get an idea that okay, why exactly are they still getting used? Okay, so it's not that it has. Let me just give you that link. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just sharing the link, everyone. You can just see that link and understand the same. Coming back to your questions, everyone, and then we are going to start with Autogen. So this is the video. After doing this course, can I create a required AI agent for my company from scratch? Yes, you should be able to do an agent. Will that agent be able to replace the existing employee or you? That I think is not right now possible. Hopefully, it should not be possible, but yes. How the doubt clearing will work in this course? So, Pankaj, majorly for all the mentors, the way we are taking the classes, right? We are making sure that after the class we are basically solving each and every doubt. Like I can tell you from example, I am teaching another batch, data engineering. Here there as well, I teach first for 3 hours and then we stay back and answer your doubts. Otherwise we have the community chat forum. So when you will enroll here, everyone, you will get these things as well: dashboard access, community chat forum, live doubt clearing after session, hackathons with rewards, job referrals, resume discussion, and mock interview. Right? You can reach out to these number as well. So, majorly all the doubts are clear when we get or when we connect after class. If there are some doubts which are left, you can reach out to us directly, or you can just have the doubts in the community chat forum. From my end, I try to solve each and every doubt, and normally none is open in the chat after the class or anywhere. Okay. Why I'm not able to see the link what you have shared? LinkedIn user, the reason for that and everyone on LinkedIn is that when I share or send this thing, you cannot see that on LinkedIn. So a humble request to please go to the YouTube live. Okay. So this platform through which we are streaming, it doesn't support sending links to sending links or anything to LinkedIn, right? Great, great, great. So let me quickly see the questions. And everyone, any other thing, if you would like to get my views on anything which you would like to discuss, let me know as well. Okay. So Llama Index is also a good framework. Exactly. Are you planning to load this 3-4 months in Udemy or Coursera? As of now, Sumanna, no plans are there. Okay. But I don't think like we don't have any plans there. If we will have, then you will get that updated via our channels of Mr. So, yeah. Okay. Abhinav, if you don't have the knowledge of AI, then Gen AI in general, then I would expect that you will be at least having a good idea about how frameworks work and about developing the application, writing the code end to end, so that when we start with Agentic AI, then you are able to at least learn about those things in conjunction. And when we come all the way up to, let's say, generative AI, sorry, then you are able to understand those things as well. Because in this course, as I said, we will be covering generative AI on cloud as well. So if you're good with development, all good. If anyone is there who has no idea around coding, he has never coded in his or her life, please don't join the course. Reach out to the team in the number which is there. We will help you with, we have Udemy courses as well, starting as low as 500. I think that will be a better starting point for you. Okay, don't buy the course if you have no coding experience whatsoever. I'm being very honest here. I don't want that you join and you are not able to follow. We are not here to sell up like this. So yeah. Okay, Ankur, you can go through this full syllabus. We are covering lots of framework. Now, I have already gone through it multiple times in the past, right? On the last few videos. So that's why just I think it will be repetitive for many people. So please feel free to go through it and you will get the idea that what all we are covering. We have put in a lot of effort. It's a good, I think, 25-30 pages syllabus. I'm posting the link again. So yeah. Great. So for people who would like to join, this is the link again. And as I said, today is the last day. We are going to start with this course tomorrow. Okay. Sir, I know this question is not relevant in the current video. I'm currently new to AI and I want to specialize in the AI field. What should be my roadmap? How can I get more exposure? Guru Charan, just in the end, if you can let me know if you are currently in having experience or you're in college, because understanding that I will be able to guide you better. Since these courses are over the weekend for 4 months, is there any recording? Yes. So Karthikeyan, every class you will get the recording. So each and every class which we will be taking, you will get the recording. Let me try to show you a little bit that how exactly that works. Okay, just give me a second. So I will just show you the dashboard overall, that what exactly you will be able to access, right? So 1 minute. Just a second, everyone. Okay, to on your window. I'm just showing you that how exactly the dashboard and everything is going to be like. So this is how we will have the dashboard, everyone, right? Here you can see the communities. So in this community, again, you can see that basically we have the doubts, like everything is running. So the discussion is running and all right. Then what we can do as well, just a second. If we, like, I'm just showing you for one of the course, like how exactly will you be able to see the recording and everything, right? So pay attention, everyone. In this, let's say this is one of the course which I'm taking, and here I have taken this class on 29th December, right? Now you will be getting this recording and it will be available for 1.5 years. That is what we mean by dashboard access. Like this is the dashboard access we are talking about. You will have the resources. So all the codes, all the notebooks, all the this handwritten note, like depending on the mentor to mentor, what all we all are using, you will be getting hold of each and everything, right? So you can, I see like you will see that I have attached a zip file here, which you can download, and there everything is there. All the notes, codes, any assignment, all these things are present, and you will be able to basically just see the recordings if you, in case you miss the live class altogether. Okay, so this is very much helpful for people who are not able to attend from outside as well. So you can see the recording and reach out to us for doubts. This last weekend, I was helping a person who was from UK, not able to attend the class, and I was just helping them with the doubts. Right. 1 minute, everyone. So any other doubts with respect to the dashboard? Let me know, and let me go back. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. Let me see. So majorly, I have kept that today. I will be answering a lots of Q&A, right, doubts, so that anyone who is thinking of purchasing, he can get the right answer. Okay. So Karthik, I hope your doubt is clear that how you can access everything in the course. And we also have, so this is the view, like you will be getting each and every recording, right? So this is on 29th December. I think I start on 28th December, 21. Each and everything will be there. Okay. And yeah. So yeah, you can also comment here as the person has commented. Let me just remove this. That much needed, very scary, but hopefully after 3-4 times, he will be able to understand this. So you will also get this thing, right? If anything is scary or anything, you will get this idea. Okay. Great. So let us move forward. I hope this dashboard is good. Let us see. There are jobs for fresher in the data science field. Pretty less, but I think yes, there are still jobs. And just the thing is that it is a lot increased competition now. Like 5 years back versus now, Okay, it is a lot increase. So you will have to do lots of things now. Not just a data scientist, you will have to have understanding of ML, ML ops, all these things will be required. Will there be other batch in future? Because currently, current should be, but cannot commit to that. Like if let's say, I don't think that it will get obsolete this fast, but if let's say that happens, then we will also make sure that we are covering the new things as well, right? Will this be on Udemy? So no plan as of now, everyone. Okay, if it will be there, you will get to know on that. Though it's a pretty long course with lots of things, I don't think it will be. We will be able to combine everything in a single course. Can I learn prerequisites from NLP? Yes, that should be doable. If you want to do the prerequisites from the links which we have shared, that should be fine, right? You have any course on working of AWS and MLOps? Not as of now, Pankaj, but yes, we will see if there is another demand, right? Sachin, as of now, see, we don't have Azure in this, but I have covered this multiple times. So if you have the idea of using even a single cloud, let's say platform completely, it can be AWS, GCP, or Azure, you should be all good. And how I know that? Because I've used all of them in my job. And believe me, if you just have a good hold on one of the cloud platform, you are good for others as well, right? Muller, job referrals, when we say, so we are in connect with companies and individuals and let's say seniors. So whenever they will be reaching out to us, if they will have any opening, we will be happy to refer you. Just one thing to note, everyone, this is not a job guarantee program. Okay. So please, like, you have to make sure that you put in the work. And if we see that, we will be happy to refer if there will be openings, right? So just yesterday I had an opening for data analyst. Someone reached out to me and I forwarded that on my LinkedIn and people reach out to me, which I will be forwarding now to the concerned person. Okay. Thamil, we are doing the projects in the YouTube. In the course, we will be teaching things in more depth, right? So we are just touching upon and giving you the feel in the YouTube videos. On project, you will see that it's a full structured way, the way we are going to teach, and everything will be covered in a proper manner. Okay, so that is the difference. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think many doubts are there. Let me see, because we have to start with that, right? Okay, let me see quickly. Prince, if complete beginner, if you don't have any experience of coding, then no. If you have experience of coding, if you know the frameworks, how we can connect the modular coding part, then you can still join and make sure you cover the basics then. That is when it will make sense. Okay. Coupon code, everyone, is Krish10. So please feel free to apply that. This is the link which I'm sharing. Okay. Prince, again, MCA and all is fine. How much is your knowledge? That is the major thing. Degree, it doesn't matter. How much you know, that is the major thing. Okay. Yes, Monica, this will be from the beginning of Agentic AI. Okay. And then cloud. So you should be good there. Right. Programming, majorly, see, what I do is whenever I have any job referral, I just post it in all the communities forum and people can reach out. So that is our mindset. Okay. Though, of course, if there would be some data engineering job opening, then I will be just posting that for data engineering people. So, yeah. Okay. Hummingbirds, we will be there. We will be teaching you. We will be waiting after the course to make sure that your error gets solved. You can reach out to us via the community chat forum and on the mail as well. We'll be honest here. It's not that, let's say, if you are not doing anything and you expect that mentor will be doing all those things. And why I am covering this, because many students expect that mentor will be sitting me for 4 hours after the class, or let's say normally on some weekday. That is not going to happen. You have to make sure that you put in the work, and we will be there to help you when you get stuck. Okay. So yeah, that I think should answer. And I'm being really honest here so that you don't have any problem. We will be helping you out of the way for sure. In the big data course which I'm taking, there is no doubt which is open. Okay. But there are many people who have not done even tried out the things which I have asked. If they are facing that error, then majorly that's a problem. Okay. Great. Let me just see all the quickly. So I missed out on something. There are many things. Can Can you send the big data link? Yes, I should have that. I will share that. Okay, just give me a second. Have to get that, but yeah, I will share that. Okay, no worries. Great. Don't have it handy, so just that. Okay. Do you feel market boom in AI? Yes, Rahul. So in US, I pretty much am sure that it's going to happen. Okay. 1 minute, everyone. Just getting a ping. Cool. What career profile should be applying after completing the course? So anyone who is looking as a Gen AI developer, Agentic AI, who is like any company or startup who is looking for people who know or have an idea about making AI agents, those are the roles which you will be majorly targeting after this. Okay. Deepa, you can check out Big Data. Oh, sorry, you can check out Naukri, LinkedIn, and all these platforms. I think those are more than majorly the one where you will get everything, right? Okay, 1 minute. Let me just see. Yeah, so cool. Let me just open and share the link because many people are asking for that. Krish, Naik, in classes. Yeah, I think this is the link. Let's hope it opens. Yeah. So this is, I think, the course. Enroll now. Yeah, this is a big data course, everyone. Please, you can check this out as well. Okay. So P, I think I saw 2 messages here. So hopefully that should be fine. Sandeep, just connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay. Just if you are in this particular situation, connect with me on LinkedIn. I will be able to help you better. Yeah, cool. So great, everyone. I think we have Sunny as well who have joined. So we should be good to start. I will be like answering your question in the back end, right? Don't worry. So we have to, I think it's 30 minutes. Yeah. We have to now start with the Autogen, right? For people who want to reach out to me, connect with me. You can just, I'm just repasting my socials. You can just meet me there. And if any doubt I miss, please make sure that you connect with me there. Okay. Great. Okay, Sunny. 1 minute. So Sunny, here 1 minute. Let me check. Hello.
Yeah, so Mayank, I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible, Sunny. Good.
Okay. Okay, guys, so I think Mayank has given you the enough amount of idea with respect to each and everything, and he solved your each and every kind of question as well. Now let's try to start with the session. So we have scheduled one more session for all of you, and in today's session, guys, we'll try to understand about the AutoGen. Okay, we'll try to create one multi-agentic flow using the AutoGen. I will not take much time. Within our half an hour itself, or within an hour itself, we'll try to conclude it. Right. So basically, in my previous sessions, I already discussed so many things with respect to this agents and all. So I thought, why should not I go and teach something new? Because I was getting queries from your end, sir, when you will teach any new framework or when you will teach any other projects. Since I was planning the end-to-end project, but I didn't get much time to deploy it over the cloud. But don't worry, guys. In the upcoming sessions, in the upcoming classes, I'll be coming up with the end-to-end project also. Okay, or else I will upload on my YouTube channel. So from there, actually, you can learn. Got it? Now, let's do one thing, guys. Okay, first of all, tell me how many of you are attending my first session. Means if this is your first session, you can let me know. You can mention inside the chat. And please do confirm if you can see my screen as well. Okay, if it is your first session, then what you can do, guys, you can go and check out with the previous session, which I already took, right? So there I discuss about the agents. I discuss the definition of the agents, and I already discussed two framework. Got it? I talked about the just a second. So I talked about LangGraph. I discussed about the small agent from the Hugging Face. So if you want to know how we can create an application using the line graph and small agent, then you can watch out my previous sessions. Understood? Now let's try to do one thing. Let's try to start with something new. Okay, in today's video, in today's tutorial, I will show you how you can create the multi-agentic system using the Autogen. So first of all, let me open my Google just a second because I have to showcase you the like the documentation of the Autogen. It is a open source and it is completely free. You don't need to pay anything, right? If you are going to build anything, any application using the Autogen. Okay, so how many of you know about the Autogen? Have you created something before using the Autogen? Tell me. So here I am going to search about the Autogen documentation. And okay, so may I know who has created this Autogen framework for creating the multi-agentic system? Tell me. You can mention it in the chat if you have a little bit understanding about this Autogen, or ever if you have gone through with this documentation, or any sort of application, a small application with the Autogen. So Vimal is saying, so Microsoft has created this Autogen. Yes, Vimal, yes, it is right. So Microsoft has created this Autogen, guys, and this is open source project of the micro. This is Autogen. Sorry, this is the open source project of the Microsoft for creating a agentic and multi-agentic system. Okay. So first of all, let me show you the GitHub of this Autogen. If you want to check the code, so the code is also available. Autogen GitHub. Once you will search over the Google, you will get it directly. Just need to click on this very first link over the Google, and this is the Autogen, guys. Complete code of the Autogen. And here you can see the number of folks, the number of stars, and here you can see the number of contributor also, right? The complete detail they have provided to you. Now if you want to use this Autogen, so they have provided you the packages, right? In terms of the like they have hosted the packages, they have hosted the code over the PyPy repository as well. So from there as well, directly you can download this Autogen inside your system and you can use it. So guys, here right hand side, you can see so the different version of the Autogen. Okay, 69 release are there. So far they have released 69 packages. Right hand side, it is clearly visible. Just a second, let me show you that. Okay, or else what you can do, you can go through with the PyPy page of the Autogen as well. Let me search about the PyPy Autogen, and here is the package, guys. This is the package, okay, which we're gonna use for creating what? For creating the applications, right? So so far we have learned two more framework, okay. The one was the line graph and the other was the small agent, and the third one is the Autogen. And we have one more very famous framework, that is Crew AI. But I didn't take a class of the Crew AI. Sourangshu Paul has took that class, the Crew AI class, and he has also shown you how you can create an application using the Crew AI. Okay. Now, first of all, let me give you some theoretical idea about this agents and all, and then we'll start with the coding. Getting my point? Tell me, guys, everything is getting clear? Are you aligned with the idea? Yeah. Coming to that, the differences and all. So, if you will look into my previous session, I already explained you about the agents. So, what is the agents? Agents are nothing. It's a smart AI assistant, right? So nowadays we are hearing two terms, right? The two very famous terms. One is the generative AI, and the second is the agentic AI. Now, what is the difference between the generative AI and the agentic AI? So let's say, guys, we have see it's a generative AI. Actually, you will always find out one LLM model, okay, LLM or LIM model. So this model actually what they are doing. So this model actually they are going to generate something. So we are passing an input to this model, and we are it is this is going to generate something. Okay, but guys, this model actually it is not that much smart. Means if we are going to ask any question, okay, so definitely it will be able to generate an answer, but sometime actually it may hallucinate. Okay, it may give you the wrong output as well, or maybe it is not able to follow the complex conversation. right? So I can give you like example. So the example is very simple. Let's say you went through the website, right? Any website, let's say the e-commerce website. So over the e-commerce website, they have provided you the chatbot. This is the chatbot. Now let's say if you are asking something to this chatbot, let's say you ask about your order. So you ask about your order, and it will give you the detail of that order. Now you ask something else about your order, means let's say you ask when it's going to be delivered, at what time it's going to be delivered, okay, and what you have ordered, can you give the specification of it, and can you suggest some alternative of it, right? So maybe these kind of questions, because they are actually, we have a lots of complexity, right? So this type of question, maybe this LLM might not answer, right? Because here we have a complexity, the level of complexity is very high. So this is my simple AI assistant, where this agent actually, this is my smart AI assistant. Okay, so this agentic AI actually, it always come after the generative AI, right? Inside the generative AI, actually, we were using the basic capability of the LLM, but inside the agentic AI, what we are doing, we are using the uttermost capability of the LLM. Means we are keeping the LLM in some kind of loop, okay, in some kind of coding flow, in some type of logic, right? So it can understand something. Means what it can do, it can think, it can make a reasoning out of that particular questions or something, then it can take a action, then whatever output being generated, so it can observe that output, it can interpret that output, and based on that, again it can take a decision. So whenever we talk about the agent, guys, so inside the agent, so LLM would be there. LLM is the heart of the agents, right? But we are going to design some coding flow. We are going to design some kind of flow. Okay, with the help of that specific flow. Okay, we are able to make a decisions. That's the specific meaning of the agents. So whenever we talk about the agent, so along with the inside the agents, always thoughts will be there. Okay, thoughts will be there, means it's going to be think about the problem statement, then actions will be there, okay, actions will be there, then observations will be there, it's going to make an observation, right? And then you can say planning will be there, okay, planning will be there. Now one more word I could say, like reasoning, right? It's having a reasoning capability. So that's a simple meaning of the agents. Now see, as I told you, these agents are nothing. It's just a smart AI assistant where we are going to design our flow, workflow, right? Where we are going to design our flow, means we are going to write a code, we are going to write a code, we are going to write a logic, and according to that, this LLM is going to make a decision. So different companies, different developers, actually they have suggested, they have created a different framework. Understood. So let's say I am a developer A, which is who is working in Microsoft. Let's say there is developer B, okay, who is working in a LangChain. So what we have done, see, developer A actually he is having a complete team, right? The entire team, and let's say they have created a Autogen. So inside the Autogen, see, they have written some sort of a code, some like a kind of classes, some kind of function and functionality, okay, and in backend actually they have defined some logics. Based on that logics, those agents are working, and after wrapping up each and everything, they are providing you that particular package, okay, and they are telling to you, now see, we have written this much of code, if you want to use it directly, you can use it, right? You can use it. Let's say there is developer A is working in Microsoft, and inside the Microsoft, what they have done, they have initiated one project. The project name is Autogen. They have written their coding flow, logic. Okay, they have defined the complete architecture, right? The what should be the flow and all, how this LLM should work. Okay, how we have to keep the LLM into the loop, and then they wrapped up each and everything. They wrapped each and everything, and then they provide it to you. Now you have that particular package. You have that particular package, and now you're going to use this package, means you are going to install it, you're going to use the different classes of it, and according to your requirement you are going to according to your requirement you are going to customize it. Getting my point? So now guys, see, there is one more developer B. So here seen, okay, there is now there is a market of the agents, right? So we should create our own product. Let's say there is a like this developer B who is working inside the LangChain, right? He has created one more framework. Let's say the framework name is LangGraph. He wrapped each and every functionality for you. Okay, he wrapped each and every functionality for you and he provided you in the form of package. Now, what you are doing, you are going to understand this package. You are going to understand the classes and all, whatever classes are there, right inside that particular package, and you're going to use it according to your requirement. You're going to make a, you are going to customize that. Okay, that's it. So whenever you want to understand the differences between the different framework, different packages, so you should always go through with their GitHubs, with their documentation, because each and everything actually they are going to be defined there itself. And from where actually they are taking an inspiration, so they are taking an inspiration from the different research paper, right? So let me show you one research paper. So the research paper name is what? React agent. So this React agent, actually it's a quite popular agents, React agent research paper. So guys, this research React agent, actually it's a quite popular agent, and see they have like defined each and everything. The researcher has defined each and everything, right? How you can utilize the LLM, the capability of the LLM. Okay, now someone read this research paper. Someone will read this particular research paper, and they will create their own framework on top of it, the classes and the coding flow according to their own logic as well. Okay, so let's say if you want to understand about the Autogen, so the different functionality of the Autogen, then what you will do, you will always go through the documentation of the Autogen, right? So this is the documentation of the Autogen. Try to read what all things they have mentioned, what are kind of classes actually they have mentioned. The fundamental will always same, right? What is the meaning of the agent? Agent means smart AI assistant. Now how they are making this agents are the smarter one, right? So that depends framework to framework. Means inside this Autogen they have created some different type of classes. Getting my point? They have created some different kind of logic functionality. Now you need to understand that through this basically documentation. This is the high level documentation. Now let's say someone is a hardcore developer like me, right? Like you. So what you want to understand the low level coding and all of this particular agent. So what you can do, you can go through with the GitHub, right? And you can analyze the complete code base because it is completely free, right? You no need to pay for this code base. Getting my point? Okay, and you can take the idea from here and you can create your own agent as well. Now, similar to this one, we have a code base for the lang graph also. So if you will check the lang graph, GitHub, so you will find out the GitHub of the lang graph as well. See, here is a GitHub of the lang graph, and you can read the entire code base of the lang graph. Now, let's say if you want to understand about the Crew AI, so you can search about the Crew AI GitHub, and just check out the GitHub of the Crew AI. Okay, you will get the complete low level coding of the Crew AI as well. See, this is a like the this is what this is a basically GitHub of the Crew AI. So this framework are nothing. It's just a project, right? The project basically which you create, which we create, right? So this is the simple projects, okay, which basically you are going to consume in the form of packages, and you are just going to use the high level functionality. So if you want to understand the differences, so you have to understand the differences in terms of the functionality, that what are functionality Crew AI is provided, Crew AI is providing, what are functionality Autogen is not providing, right? Let's say something Autogen is providing, now some what this Crew AI is not providing. So you likewise actually you can make a differences, okay, just by seeing the documentation and all that, nothing else. But the fundamental will always same of this agents. Understood? So this introduction is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the chat, guys. Could you like explain the tool calling in the Autogen? Yes, we'll talk about that. The classes are recording and shouldn't be maritime. Yes, that will be available. The recorded one. Do we just make up an address? I don't get it, lol. Okay, so no. Great. Are you going to build any practical agent or just beating another bus? No, I'm going to build that. Rahul. Just a second. Okay, I will show you that. So, guys, if the initial idea is clear, you can let me know. You can give me quick yes or quick thumbs up so that I can proceed. And tell me, did you understand this entire concept of the agents? Yes, everything would be recorded. Correct. So on. Fine. So people are saying the idea is clear now. Let's do one thing. Let's try to build something. So what we are going to build, let me show you that architecture as well. I hope guys this screen is visible. Yes or no? Is it visible to you? Yes, you can use the Grok API RCs with the Autogen, and you can configure any open source model. Whatever open source model is there inside the Grok, okay, you can configure that. Yes, correct, Prashant. So this is my architecture for which we are going to build. So just look over here, just look at the architecture. So the first thing is what? See, what we are going to do. Just a second, let me give you some more idea. We have a business, okay, and for the business actually we are going to create some solution architecture, right? We have a business, and for the business actually we are going to create some solution architecture. Means business always required tech for what? For some sort of a automation. So let's say if I'm let's say if I'm working in medical industry, okay, let's say in education industry, or let's say in e-commerce industry, right? So those industry actually always require tech for what? For automating the process, right? For automate the different process. So here guys, this business actually is suggesting like they are discussing one problem with me, and related to that particular problem I have to introduce the solution architect, right? The tech architecture of the application, how basically we're going to create that. So this thing now who is going to do this thing? So this thing is being done by the agents. Manually we are not going to do this thing. So this thing will be done by the agents. Now how we can do it, let me explain you that. I hope this problem statement is clear. Now let me scroll down and let me show you this architecture. So inside this architecture you can see if business is asking us, business is giving me a problem, right? Business is like giving me any sort of problem. Let's say I have to create this, that, whatever, right? Or let's say I have to create any like sustainable AI application, a sustainable AI chatbot. So it will go to the head of architecture. Okay, this head of architecture actually it will be conducting one chat, that is group chat. Now inside this chat, one cloud architect is going to take a part. One open source software architect, means developer, is going to take a part. Okay, here is my main developer. Here is my cloud guy. Okay, and this is my lead architect. Lead architect. So these people are going to take a part. Okay, and here what we are going to do, we are going to conduct a group chat. So this entire thing actually we are going to create this multi-agentic system using what? Using the Autogen. Autogen. Now this system, this the entire system actually we can create from scratch as well. It's not a big deal, but it will take a time. Okay, to write each and every line of code, actually it will take a time for sure. We're gonna spend around 4 to 5 hours. Okay, on top of it, but using the Autogen, this will happen within 5 minutes itself. Within 5 minutes itself we can create these kind of system. Okay, now how it is possible? Because those developer actually already written code for you. They already created a classes, functions, okay, the logic and all everything, and you want to use that, right? So here you can assume that this is nothing, this is my business. Business is giving, business basically it's nothing, it's my user. User is giving a problem to head of architect. Okay, and this head of architect actually you can assume it's my supervisor, right? Supervisor agent. Now this supervisor agent basically he is responsible for conducting a group chat where this cloud agent is going to take a part. Okay, where this dev agent is going to take a part, and where this lead architect agent is going to take a part. And then after doing a complete, after doing the some sort of a conversation and all, they are going to make a final summary. What should be the solution architect? What we should use? Okay, for our final application. Tell me, problem statement is clear. The idea is clear. If it's clear, you can let me know, guys. You can mention inside the chat, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me inside the chat as well. Sir, how do you get around 10? It's recorded or you only say, okay, what are the solution to sign up with those out there in your normal? Shawan, for these kind of query, actually, you can check out with the team. Okay, the team will help you. I think Mayank has already mentioned the details about it. Please check it out. Okay, so Asif is saying it is clear. Now, anyone having any doubt, anything, you can ask me. Again, let me explain you. So we are going to create a multi-agentic system where we have a business problem, means user is asking something, then it is going to the supervisor agent, and supervisor agent is going to it's going to supervisor agent actually is going to conduct one chat where each and every agent is going to take a part, like cloud agent, cloud agent means cloud architect, dev agent means my developer, right? Open source software architect, then lead architect, and then only they are going to make a decision, the final decision, what should be my solution architect, okay, for the specific problem statement. Now it is clear. Great. So let's do one thing. Let's try to code this problem statement, okay, using the Autogen. Now, how we can do that? Let me explain you that. So first of all, what we required one file, means the Jupyter notebook file, because as of now we are not going to create an end-to-end project. We're simply going to create inside the Jupyter notebook itself. And for that, guys, I'm going to configure my Colab. So here is my collab. Now, first of all, let me connect with my GPU. Even though it is not required, okay, let's try to work with the CPU itself, because I'm not going to train anything. And with a simple CPU also, I can execute my code. So let me make a heading first of all. So the heading is going to be multi-agent, multi-agent system, multi-agent system using Autogen. Okay, so this is my heading. Now, what I have to do here, I have to connect with my server. So just click on this connect, and you will be able to connect with your server. Okay? And then after this one, what I have to do? So after this one, guys, I have to install a couple of libraries. So the first library is going to be Autogen. Okay, so let me install this Autogen. Just now I have shown you this library, okay, just 2 minutes back, and we are going to install this library so that we can write our code for this multi agents. So pip install Autogen, and here I'm going to execute it and see it's gonna work. And then, guys, what we are going to do? So we are going to install the other library as well. So we're gonna install this Autogen. So here, let me write it out. It's going to be my next library. Pip install Autogen. Okay, then I think we required one more library. So let me install that as well. So if you want to convert anything into the data frame, right, so pandas or dask, anything we can use. So here we are going to convert any data into the data frame using this dask. Okay, so guys, I hope this three library is clear to all of you. Now coming to the next part here. So I think Autogen we have installed. Now let me import it. So for importing, I just need to write this import Autogen, and see here we are able to import this particular library. Now after importing, guys, we required some other classes also. So let me import those classes. So here we have Autogen import assistant agent, and then second is what? Second is my user proxy agents. Okay. So there's two library, there's two classes actually we require. This assistant agent basically it is going to conduct a chat, okay, the group chat, and this user proxy agent it's a supervisor agent, okay, which is going to take a decision. And guys, this functionality, this classes already someone coded. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out with this particular code, right? So just go through with this code and check out with the package, check out with the folder. So here, let's say this is a package, and inside this package, somewhere inside this folder, you will get that class. Okay, let me check with the control app if I will get that. So what is a class name? Class name is AI Assistant Agent. So let me copy it, and here I am going to paste it. Okay, it is not coming. So what you can do, guys, you can check it out with this code, the low level code and all, and you will get the detail. Okay, so here there's two classes, and now what I have to do, see, first of all, I have to basically I have to configure the model. So which model I'm going to use here? I'm going to use the OpenAI model, but you can configure the model from the Grok as well. Okay, that is also possible use with this Autogen. Okay, recently they have added inside the upgraded version. But before that, this Autogen actually it was not supporting to the any other model. It was only supporting to the OpenAI. Got it? But now this Grok is also available. So I have access of the OpenAI. I'm going to add that, but you can access, you can add any model from the Grok. Okay, just generate a API key and configure it over here. So first thing, I have to configure the list. So inside the list, actually, I have to write about the model. So this is my model, okay, GPT-4o, and here I have to mention about the key. So let me mention about the key, guys, and how I will be getting the key. So key basically I will get it from here because I already edit inside my notebook. So let me enable it and let me take this code, and here I'm going to paste it out, this particular code. And after that, guys, here we have to pass the name, okay, the name of the key. So the name of the key is OpenAI API key. Okay, then I will get it over here, OpenAI API key, and then I'll be passing it to this key. Okay, to this API key, this one. So let me close it, and here let me keep this particular variable over here, and now I have my configuration is done. Okay, so as a configuration variable configuration list, I created one list of dictionary where I kept the model name and the API key, this two things. Now what I have to do, so guys, I have to read the model. Okay, or before reading the model, if I want to do any sort of a configuration for the model, that is also possible. So how you can do it? So simply again, like you can create a dictionary. So GPT-4o underscore configuration underscore config, and then what you can do, you can write the complete configuration inside this chat. Okay, so this is the configuration, guys. Configuration means nothing, variable, okay, which will be passed in a backend to the particular class, whatever class is there, whatever class has been coded. Got it? Now, what we have to do? So after writing this configuration and all, we're gonna read the model. Okay. So I will show you how to read the model, how basically you can access the model. But before that, let me share this link with all of you so that you can also write a code along with me. Just a second, I'm giving you view access to all of you so that you can be updated with the code. I'm pasting inside the chat, guys. You can take it from there. Grok actually it's a platform where they have hosted the open source model. You can directly read those open source model from the Grok itself. Yeah, this session is a recorded one, and you will get it. You will get this session over the YouTube channel itself. Again, it is completely free to all of you. Means we are not like asking any sort of money for any project. So guys, once you got this notebook link, you can let me know, and then I will proceed further. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. You can mention inside the chat. And if you're liking the session, guys, so please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up so that I will understand you are also like enjoying the session. Ashish, Grok is a platform actually where they have hosted. See, they have hosted a different open source model. So Grok, just write Grok. Okay, you will get that. So Grok actually it's a company name Grok Inc., but they have created one platform where they have hosted the different LLMs, and you can use this LLM for your project building, okay, for your application creation and all. So what all model they have, you can check it out. Let's say, what do you have to, where you can check. Maybe they have given you the complete list over here. So start building. Just check it out. So start building. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check out the playground. Maybe there itself, I'll be find out all the model. Pre-API key, start Grok libraries. Okay, Grok libraries is here. And inside the Grok library, actually you'll find out, see what all model is there, right? What all model is there, you can simply check, just click on it, and these are the model which you can access. They are having the paid version as well, paid version of this graph, but freely actually you can access some model up to some token limit. That is possible. We can combine drag with the agents. Yes, Abhishek, you can do that. This is possible. Now, after this one, what is required? So, guys, let me give you a couple of more things. So here we required the prompt. Okay. So let me define some prompt, which is not possible to write from scratch. So here I already written it. Let me keep some prompt. Okay. So this is the first prompt. It's a general task. Now this is a cloud task. Okay. And here we have the developer task. Okay, the backend developer task, the OS means open source software developers task, and then we have a lead architect task. Okay, so this is all the tasks, guys, which I already written, and please try to read this prompt one by one. So the first is the task. So what I have defined over here, this is a common basically prompt, okay, which I am connecting with each and every other prompt, right? So task, just read over here. As an architect, you are required to design a solution for the following business requirement: data storage, okay, real-time data analytics, scalability, cost optimization, region Paris in Europe for disaster recovery, tools for monitoring and observability, and timeline is a 6 month. So this is a complete detail of the task. Then cloud architect, who is what is going to do. So cloud architect, actually he's an expert in cloud, and it's going to be create up like this PS service, platform as a service. And the final proposal should be consider three main cloud provider: Azure, AWS, GCP. So with respect to that, it's going to provide a solution. Then we have an open source architecture, means my developer who is going to use the different open source tool is going to do some sort of a development, right? So he's an expert in a software development, and then architect proposal without considering the cloud solution. Only use the open source framework that are popular. Means we have some cloud native framework, we have some open source framework. So here we are going to make a discrimination, right? Which framework basically we can use alternatively, okay, rather than cloud. So just to cost saving, I can give you many example. Let's say if you want to use the Git, okay, Git is open source, but AWS is having their own Git, AWS commit. Now let's say if you want to use the AWS cloud formation, but like open source, this Terraform is available, right? So the different tools basically, which is open source, and here we are giving the details about it. Now this is a lead. Okay, you can read about the lead as well, what this lead is going to do. So let me execute it. First is task, then second is cloud engineer, then open source architect means my software engineer, and here is my lead, right? So these three prompts are defined now. What I'm going to do, guys, just try to observe the each and every process. So here we are going to take a class. The class name is going to be user proxy agent. You can consider this particular class as a supervisor, which is going to take care each and everything, right? So here I'm writing a name of it. So the name is going to be supervisor, VISOR. Okay, then here we have to write a system message, right? So system message, I can write anything. So this is my system message, a human head of the architecture. Okay. Then for the code execution, guys, I will have to define something, some parameter. So let me take some parameter. These are my parameter, guys, which I'm going to copy and paste this one. So last message is equal to 2. I will explain you what is this. Then working directory is a group chat. Use Docker, false. I'm not going to use a Docker. And human input more, never. Okay, I'm not going to take any sort of input from the human. So this is going to be my user proxy agent, means my supervisor agent. So let me write it down here. User underscore proxy. Okay. Now we have to create a cloud agent and architect agent and this OSS agent. So this is my other three agents, guys. Right. So this is my three other agent. So this agent name is the cloud, right? Here is my system message. With that will be a cloud prompt. This is my OSS prompt, and here is my lead prompt. Okay. And here what I'm providing a configuration list, LLM configuration list, right? So which I already created. This one. And again, I'm saying you can do this thing from scratch. You can write your own code, but here I'm just going to use the Autogen functionality. That's it. Now cloud agent, autogen agent, and then lead agent. So this is all my assistant. Okay. I'm giving, see, I'm going to create using this assistant class. So to one, see, this is my first assistant, cloud assistant. This is my OSS, means my developer assistant, and here is my lead assistant. Okay, the TL, technical lead. Okay, or team lead. So this is going to be done now. What I have to do here, so here I have to define a state, which will come first and which will come last. So here I'm going to define one class. The class name is state transition, and here I'll be taking something. So last speaker, who gonna be last speaker? Okay, based on that actually we are going to define. Okay, so who is going to be a last speaker? So based on this particular variable we are going to decide that. Then here is my group chat. Okay, now what I have to do here, I have to define my message, which will come from the group chat, and we have to check with the last node, last speaker as well. So see what is happening over here, guys. The code is very very simple. I've already written it, so that's why, just to save the time, I am copy and pasting. Here is my state transition, means there is last speaker in this group chat. From the group chat we'll take a message. Okay, and we are checking. Okay, if last speaker is a user proxy, will return it to the cloud agent. Okay, because here we have decided one flow. So what will be the flow? Let me explain you that. So here the flow is going to be, first it will come to the supervisor agent. Okay, then supervisor agent, basically it will assign talk to the cloud agent. So first cloud agent is going to be decide its complete architecture and all. Okay, let me do it. And then it will come to the OSS agent, and then finally it will come to the lead agent. So this is going to be a flow. Okay, this is going to be my complete flow. First supervisor agent, then cloud agent, then OSS agent, and then lead agent. So see, it will take a message from the group chat. Now here I'm checking if last speaker is a user proxy, then I will return the cloud agent. If last speaker is a cloud agent, then I'm going to return the OSS agent. If last speaker is a OSS agent, then we are going to return the lead agent. If last speaker is a lead agent, in that case, we are going to return none. Means nothing will count. Getting my point? So as simple as that. So here we took the message, and here we have checked with the last speaker, right? What we're gonna pass to this last speaker, I will let you know, right? So in some time, basically, I'm going to show you what I'm going to pass to this last as a last speaker, so that this condition is going to work. Understood? And this is what, guys, this is this is complete flow. I think this flow actually I written on my blackboard as well. So here you can see the flow. Okay, the complete of flow. So guys, for what you can do, you can refer this thing, this architecture and all. It will give you the clear cut understanding. And here let me do one thing. Let me write the further code so that you will be getting the idea. And here, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to define my LLM config, this particular variable. And don't worry, I will give you the quick recap of the entire code. Okay. So here, what I have my config list. This is my complete config list, right? Which I defined over here. See, this is my LLM configuration. This one means my model name and the API key. And here, this LLM configuration, basically, I am passing to the class as well. Okay. This is the same LLM configuration. Okay, so let me execute it and let me show you the further thing. So tell me, guys, still here everything is perfect, everything is clear. If it is clear, if it is perfect, you can let me know, because the thing is very simple. We just need to understand the flow. Yes, the agent concept is same from wherever, like for whatever framework, right? You are following, right? So whatever framework, whether it's the LangGraph, True AI, Autogen, the concept is going to be same. Please explain the parameter in the 13th block. This parameter, actually, we are passing this parameter to the user proxy class. Okay, first name, then system message, then code execution configuration, how it is going to be executed, right? On which basis actually it's going to work, and this human input, human intervention is nothing. Means we are not going to mention that. Now, after defining all these classes and all, so let me do one thing. Let me run it, and let me show you how it's gonna work. Okay, just a second. Then This is my LLM configuration. So what I can do, guys, LLM configuration I can configure over here after this one itself. I think that would be great. Okay. So LLM configuration is here now. What I'm going to do. So here, guys, I'm going to initialize my chat. So first of all, let me import this group chat from the Autogen dot group chat. Okay, group chat, group chat. Then to this group chat, actually, I'll be passing something, and let me keep this object inside the variable. Okay, so this name is going to be group chat. And here, guys, I'll be passing some variable. So who is going to be participate inside this group chat? Let me show you that as well. So these are the person who is going to participate inside the group chat. First is user proxy, cloud agent, OSS agent, and lead agent. Okay. Then message. As of now, we don't have anything. Here we are going to define a max now. You can keep anything, right? It is working through the loop, complete loop, right? End-to-end loop. Means first going to the supervisor agent, then then cloud, then software developer, then lead architect. Okay. Then speaker selection method based on the state transition. So this is my group chat, guys. The group chat actually which we have defined, and you can understand with this particular architecture group chat. So business problem, create architecture. It is coming to the supervisor agent, then group chat, and this all the person is going to participate into the group chat. Okay. Now let me conclude it and how this thing gonna work. So here I can take this Autogen, okay, and I can call this group chat manager. So let me do it. And where we have defined this group chat manager and all, actually, see, we haven't imported because we imported one module that was the Autogen. And inside the Autogen itself, they have defined each and every classes. So these two classes actually I imported in front of you, but this I am directly taking from the Autogen itself. See, Autogen dot group chat, Autogen dot group chat, sorry, group chat, Autogen dot group chat manager, Autogen dot group chat. Okay. So guys, here don't be confused. Each and everything is coming from the group Autogen itself. I'm not defining anything from my end. Now let me create a manager, and this manager is done. Now here I am going to initiate the conversation. So this is my conversation, guys, and here in the conversation actually I'm passing this manager, right? And this is my message. So my message means my requirement, my business requirement is very easy. I would just want to see, just read it. Provide your best architecture based on this business requirement. Okay. Now, what is going to be a business requirement? You can mention that. So let's say if you want to be create something related to the AI, ML. Okay. So here I'm going to write provide your best architecture based on the AI agent. Okay. Based on the AI agent for the business requirement. Okay, so this is my question which I asked. And related to the AI architecture, related to the AI agent, actually, it's going to create architecture. And for what? For the business. Now you can specify the business as well. Let's say for the medical business, okay, means for the medical domain, for the banking domain, whatever business actually, right? You want to be mentioned here, you can mention that. Now let's try to initiate it and let's see whether it's going to work or not. So here it started, provided with the AI agent. Okay. So first speaker is a cloud speaker. So it is coming to the cloud and cloud is finding out the details, right? So based on the given question and the requirement, it's trying to find out the resources and all everything. So it will print in some time. Let it complete. See, this is the detail of what this is the detail from where this is the detail from the cloud architect. Okay. Now after the cloud architect, guys, see this is the proposed architecture and all. Okay, GCP architecture, everything is here. Then this is the summary detail. Okay, I haven't coded anything. Everything was there in the backend, right? Then it will come to the OSS, means my software developer, my open source software developer. Until what you can do, you can read about this summary tool and all, and see this is also done. Means my OSS also means my open source architect. Okay, so he has also created their summary. Let me show you that. So let's try to track each and everything from scratch. Okay, the idea will be more clear. So the first chance the supervisor agent will give to the cloud. Okay, cloud agent. So Cloud Agent has given the complete detail, the complete summary and all. Then it is coming to the OSS. Okay, so OSS is giving the complete detail, right? IoT data, real time, scalability and all. And this is a complete proposed architecture is here, and this is a complete summary of it. Then this will come to the lead architect. Okay, and this lead architect actually again it's going to be defining some summary and all, and it's going to make a final comparison. So factor is there, data storage, real-time analytics, scalability, cost optimization, disaster recovery, everything is there. And here you can see, so this is my cloud solution, this is my open source solution, and based on that basically it's going to make a final decision, right? So no need to do anything. This AI agent actually is going to do everything for you, and how it's going to be divide each and every task into bits and pieces, that's the beauty of it. Okay, now you can replace this cloud, this business requirement, the supervisor agent, cloud, or software development, software developer, or this lead architect from your customized problem statement. Getting my point? And within a minute, I think within a half an hour, actually, I have coded one complete agent. But if I'm going to do this thing from scratch, so for sure it's going to take around 5 to 6 hours. And that's why this kind of framework is required, because they are automating our most of the work. Means they are giving us some functionality, and we are going to use those particular functionality directly, and we gonna do that. But guys, here before coming to this classes, before coming to this functionality, you will have to understand each and everything from the documentation, that why they have defined this classes. Okay, so what's the meaning of this proxy agent? What's the meaning of this assistant agent? Okay, why I'm going to define these particular parameters, all the parameter inside the classes, and how you will get all this information. You will get all this information from the documentation itself. That's why documentation plays a very important role. Getting my point? Tell me yes or no. So if it is getting clear, guys, you can let me know, and definitely I can provide you the solution. And if you want a revision of it, I can give you the revision as well. Otherwise, please try to explore it from your end. And soon I will be coming up with the end-to-end, end-to-end architecture as well, where we're going to deploy these type of use cases. Okay. So I'm giving you the complete code inside the chat, and you can directly take it from there itself. It is summarizing the last speaker. Yes, it is summarizing the last speaker. Correct. Okay. So did you like the session? Did you get some motivation behind creation this agents and all? Will you do it from your end, guys? Will you learn it? Tell me. And many people are asking to us that, sir, this agent is going to take their jobs and all. Yes, if they are able to they are able to like explain, okay, at this particular level as of now, where the agents is there on noob stage, in the starting stage itself. So just think about 1 or 2 year, right? So within 1 or 2 year, basically it's going to be a more basically what I could say. Uh, just a second. So it's going to be like more capable. Okay, so in terms of the question answering and all. So definitely, this agents will be able to do most of the tasks, most of the thing. But again, who gonna do that? Who gonna code this agents and all everything? As a AI engineers, we gonna do it. So you should learn this agents, okay, whether you are a software developer or ML developer or basically DL developer, right? You should move to this agent. At least you should try to create some projects. Okay, you should be familiar with this agents stuff and all. Getting my point? Can you continue the chat of the agents? Yes, definitely we can do. So you can understand this. First of all, see this basically what you can understand this prompt and all. Okay, and you can change it, and then whatever question you're going to ask, based on that it's going to be make your answer. So let's try to ask any other question. Let's see whether it's going to be answer or not. So here my question is going to be, let's say, just a second. Provide your, okay, I have a business problem with education industry. We are not able to get proper assistant. can you create one scalable scalable chatbot architecture, right? So let's say if we're gonna execute it, see, it's going to be analysis the entire problem, and based on that, it will generate a final answer. Okay, and just go through with the code within half an hour itself. You will be able to understand. But let me summarize it. So let's try to start with the architecture itself. Okay, so here let me explain you this architecture one more time. Just a second. Let me clean it first. Okay, great. So let's do one thing. See, we have a business problem statement, and this business problem statement actually, whatever question I had written, you can consider that as a business problem. We have to solve it using the tag, and here we talk with the head of architect. Okay, we have talked with our director, right? So this is my supervisor. It will conduct one chat, and this chat basically it is for the cloud architect, for the software developer, for the lead architect, and all. So cloud architect actually is going to be proposed their solution. OSS architect is going to be proposed their solution, and lead architect is going to make a comparison out of the solution, and then it's going to be make a final conclusion. Understood? So this thing actually we have done right how we have created this kind of architecture. So here first we have first we have installed this Autogen file, sorry, package, and then here we have this class, okay, inside the Autogen package itself, assistant manager and user proxy agent. This user proxy agent, after defining all the configuration and all, right? So I define the different prompts, basically cloud prompt, OSS prompt, lead prompt, and all. And this is my user proxy agent. Means it's going to here we are going to be define each and every parameter, okay? Because it's my supervisor agent. So according to that, I'm going to define the parameter and all. You can understand about this parameter from your end. Then we are going to define the assistant. So cloud assistant, software OSS assistant, and then lead assistant, right? And then this is my state, how this conversation is going to flow. So first it will come to the supervisor agent, then cloud, then software developer, and then the lead architect. Okay. And here is my group chat class. And then finally we are going to invoke that. That's it. Okay. After doing certain configuration and all. And then you will find out, see, it's going to make a decision by themselves, whatever question I'm going to ask to it. Okay, it's able to generate an answer related to that particular question. So let me show you the final one. See, this is the complete basically solution and all. Okay, so we need a quick development signal time now without so you can change the prompt and all according to that. It will provide you the answers. Okay, it's very simple to change the prompt and to play around the different prompts. Okay, so let me give you the link again so that you can try it out from your end. And I think so now we are on good position where we can conclude this session. So did you like this session? Tell me, did you learn something new? So can we use agents to do automation of handling our computer to do our work? Yes, whatever software you are using, let's say if you are doing some manual work over there, if you can automate that using the agent, definitely you should do that. How to use table while we are using prompting? How we can define a table over there? You can define into the comma separated value, okay, CSV in CSV format. You can define into the HTML format, okay. Many ways to create define a table inside the prompt and all. So code of the library, yeah, will provide to you. I provided you, na, here, and you can check out in the description of this video. You will get the code. Okay. So I hope guys you liked the session, you loved it. Now we'll meet you in some other session, some like a different session with a different use case, the end-to-end use case. If you have any query, anything, you can connect with me over my LinkedIn. Let me show you that. So here is my LinkedIn. Sunny Savitha. Okay. So you can ask your question anything to me. Just ping to me, guys. I will reply to your questions. Got it. So I created my vector database. I want answer from that question, but if it is not my vector D, then it give answer from the internet. Is that we can do with the agents? Yes, you can do it with the agents, and for that you can create an agentic rack, which I already explained you in this series. Okay, so please check out the live series. I already took one live session on the same problem state. Abhishek Jadhav. It is possible. Or else do one thing, just try to look into my this corrective rack solution. Using corrective rack now you can do this thing easily. Which GitHub you are asking, which we haven't shared any GitHub. This will be available inside the description of this video after completing this session. Okay, I will share to the Chris sir and he will be updating, because this is not my channel. I don't have access of his ID, so I cannot update it. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for attending this session. I'll meet you soon in the next session. Until thank you. Bye bye. Good night, guys. Thank you.